What's good, YouTube? ODEE back with another 2K banger, man. And as you see in the title, we have to make a trade with every single NBA team to complete our rebuild challenge today. We're doing a fantasy draft rebuild. As you see, we're picking a random team. Let's go 3, 2, 1, stop it right now. And we got the Detroit Pistons, Detroit basketball. All right, so let's see what we're picking at in the fantasy draft. I'm gonna be letting the CPU draft the team, but we're picking at 18 here, so you got some good options. Hopefully they pick one of, I would say, Booker, Brown, Kyrie, Mobley, maybe somebody like that. J-Dub, let's find out. If you like these style of videos, man, drop a like, drop a sub, comment down below. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Also, let's try to get to 50 likes on this video. Now this has to be very strategic because we gotta really look, and since we do have to make a trade with all 32 teams throughout the whole first year, we gotta be strategic about this, right? We're gonna have to go through the teams. We're gonna have to find out what players we want to trade for that complement well with our team. It's going to be very, very intricate. So let's take a look at our roster. Who did 2K draft for us? They took JW. Okay, we have a nice young top three. We have JW as our star. We have Dyson Daniels as our 2. We have Josh Giddey. We have John Collins, Brook Lopez, Marcus Smart, Karis LeVert. Actually, the more I look at this team, the more I realize we don't have a lot of trade value. Oh, that's not great. J-Dub, obviously that top star. Dyson Daniels and Giddey are cool. Besides that, it's not the best, man. Not the best. All right, what's our pick situation looking like for the Detroit basketball? It's pretty good. We have a few first round picks to work with, a lot of seconds. We can make it work. All right, so when I make these trades with the other teams, some of them are going to be significant. Some of them are going to be like minuscule, tiny little trades. Do I want to keep J-Dub is the question. We could go out there and get that top tier superstar, right? For J-Dub, you throw him in with like a John Collins contract and a first round pick just to explore. I could get Steph Curry and Brandon Miller. I could get Steph as that top tier player on our team. You get Steph, you get Brandon Miller for J-Dub in a first round pick. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab a pen and paper to write down the teams. Give me a sec. All right, guys, Steph Curry's we're building around, man. This is the trade we're doing. All right, bet. Beautiful. Phoenix Suns hit down. Check off the Phoenix Suns. I'm just curious, who else do they have that I could have maybe traded for them without? Because I didn't look at their team before I made a trade with them. They had RJ Barrett, Naz Reid. Yeah, nobody I really was interested in. All right, beautiful. Now we got Steph Curry as our main piece. Let's do a tiny trade. Let's throw Andre Jackson out there and let's see if I can just kind of get a little asset, right, for Andre Jackson. I'm gonna do this trade. Oh my god, I can't. It's with the Suns. Really? Of course, the best trade is with the Suns. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be trading Andre Jackson for Tyler Kolek. I actually prefer Tyler Kolek a little bit more, and this does cross off the Jazz from the board. Real quick, before I do this trade, let me just make sure there's nobody else on the Jazz I would want to trade with, because after we trade with the team, I can't make a trade with them again. I think I'm good off of this team. I don't think I need to worry about getting anybody from this team. So let's make this trade for Tyler Kolek. All right, so we got two out of 32 down. Jesus Christ. I wonder if there's a way we can get Zion from the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think Zion could be that power forward that we do have on the team. Throw him in the trade finder. Its only trade is for Steph Curry. Zion only has 3 stars trade value, which is kind of wild, but we have to make up $16 million. I don't want Isaac Okoro in this deal. I see the problem with doing like 3-for-1s like this is that you're kind of giving up like your whole roster when we need to make trades. So Patrick Williams, Isaac Okoro, Marcus Smart for KJ Simpson, and Zion. This actually might get done without a first round pick. Zion has no trade value in this game. They're going to say no, but this trade's going to 100% get done. I might even be able to get it done without giving up a first round pick. 3 seconds doesn't get it done. So we'll try 1 first round pick. Go this first round pick in 28. They're going to say no, and 2 seconds now. Does that get it done? No, it's not. All right, I guess they want 2 first round picks. They're gonna say no. 1 second. Yes, that gets it done. I bet. All right, so we go out there, we trade P. Willie, we trade Isaac Okoro, Marcus Smart, 2 first and a second round pick, but we get Zion. So we have our true power forward on the team, Steph, and we have Zion. That doesn't really look like Zion. Now I think we need to get our small forward. Or actually, let me throw Giddey in the trade finder just by himself. Nothing really popping up again. Nothing's really popping up in the trade finder because we don't have any crazy expensive contracts. I might have to go sign some guys in free agency as well at some point. Let me get that done now, actually. I'm gonna sign Sam Merrill. The only way this challenge is gonna be able to get done is if I sign guys in free agency. So let me sign some bums. Denny Avdia, not a bad option. Tumani Kamara, also not a bad option. Herb Jones, I really do like a lot. He's just kind of inefficient, but that would help Steph Curry out with the defensive end of things. I kind of like Denny though. So this is with the Portland Trailblazers. We're gonna check them off the list. Let's just make sure there's nobody else that we want on their team. Maxey, we have our backcourt locked in, so we don't need to worry about either of these guys. Don't really like anybody else on this squad that I would trade for. So you know what? I like that. Denny Avdia, welcome to the team. All right, Blazers off the list. That's 4 out of 32 teams complete. And we did get our small forward for the video. So, or for now at least, I guess. Because none of these guys are really safe, you feel me? So Avdia is going to go up to an 84 overall at small forward. Quentin Grimes, I think I'm going to do this with the Celtics. Get a little backup guard off the bench. I don't hate Quentin. Actually, I'm going to do this for Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, the Kings want to trade away Peyton Pritchard for Brook Lopez, and we get a first round pick. I'm always going to say yes to a first round pick. Is there anybody here I would like on their team? I'm good. Let's get Pritchard. That's Sacramento Kings off the board. All right, so far we have Suns, Suns, Jazz, Cavs, Blazers, and Kings. All right, let's bang out some of these bench trades. I still need to figure out my starting center position, but for now, we just got to start banging out these trades and working on the bench. Another first round pick here for Dario Saric. I am 100% going to accept this trade from the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, is there anybody else on this team that I would like to trade for? I would not. Actually, they do have some nice bench pieces like Nickeil Alexander-Walker. All right, I'm going to be doing this trade with the Miami Heat, Mamu and Johnny Broom for Justin Champagnie and a first round pick. I think we're going to be doing this deal. The Miami Heat are off the board. Down in the trade finder is giving me some interesting options. Kyrie Irving has popped up here for the Memphis Grizzlies. As Kyrie and Steph backcourt would be pretty insane, guys. I could do Zion and Terry for Kyrie Irving in a second, and I think I'm going to be doing this deal, man. Kyrie is too good in 2K, and I don't care about the backcourt being Steph. I don't care about the backcourt being Steph and Kyrie. We're getting Kyrie. And now we have Kyrie Irving, and we have Steph Curry in the backcourt. This is low-key going to allow us to be able to trade Dyson Daniels now. Now, I hate trading Dyson Daniels because the defense is so good, and we could get our centerpiece now trading Dyson Daniels for maybe somebody like a Neko Kongwu, who I would like to. We do need a center still, guys. Like, this trade's pretty good, actually. Oh my God, there's our center, bro. There's our center in Zoo. 1000% there's our center in Zoo. We do have to give up Pritchard in this deal. Maybe I could actually sneak Jalen Wells in here. Dyson Daniels, Gary Harris, Will Riley for Zubac and Wells. They're going to say no. I'll give you a first, and that gets it done. All right, so we don't have to give up Peyton Pritchard. Instead, we trade away Dyson Daniels in a first round pick essentially for Zubac. So that is absolutely amazing that now we have Zubac at that center position. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams done. We still got a little ways to go, bro. Oh my gosh. I got to start banging out these trades off the bench, bro. I really do. First round picking Jeremiah Robinson-Earl from the Clippers. Let's make sure there's nobody they have. I do like Lou Dort, but I think we're good. Let's just make the trade. We still need a power forward at some point. I still have Brandon Miller and Pritchard off the bench, so let's just keep that in mind. Don't forget to trade for a power forward. There's Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm thinking about doing that trade for DFS from the Brooklyn Nets. Let's just do this deal with the Nets. All right, bet. Let's get DFS. That actually allows us to get a decent contract in Brandon Miller that we can throw out in the trade finder to actually get some decent offers. All right, bet. Aaron Gordon could be that power forward for us. I did see, what's his name, though? This trade is really nice. We get Big O and we get Herb Jones. Miles Turner and Quentin Grimes is also a really good trade. But Bridges, I feel like, is just too good to pass up on. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think we go out there and we get Bridges. We haven't traded with the Lakers yet, and I think Bridges can be that piece 100%. Can I get out of here without giving up a first round pick? Like, is that a possibility? Can 5 seconds get it done? No, it does not. All right, but let's do the original trade. All right, here's the original trade. And actually, they don't want a first round pick this time. They'll just give me Bridges for Brandon Miller straight up, and we're going to be doing that. So Bridges now coming into the team, and he's not safe, man. We just had to do a trade to get a good value piece. So yeah, now we can just mess with like trading with like Bridges and stuff like that. Big old contract now for Mikal Bridges. Yeah, now you can get like something like this, like Cam Johnson and Daniel Gafford is really, really good. And you know what? I think I am going to be doing that trade low key, or I'll do this trade. Get Conkin-Apple as good trade value. I could get LaMelo, but it's just not worth it. Cam Johnson and okay, 1 first round pick gets it done. All right, so Cam Johnson and Daniel Gafford for Mikal Bridges in a first round pick. Cam Johnson going to slide into that 4, and we get Gafford off the bench. All right, so teams starting to kind of come together a little bit. I'm a little concerned about the defense. Maybe I looked at maybe move like one of these other guys back out, but who was that even trade with? I forget. Who was that trade with? That was with the Pelicans. All right, bet. Pelicans. All right, more bullshit trades. We're trading just Tyler Kolek, DeAndre Jordan for Seth Curry and Amir Coffey for the Raptors. Gotta start banging these teams out, bro. Earl Jenkins, my guy, man. He gonna land us something nice. Peyton Watson in the first round pick. I think that's what we're going for. Actually, nah, hell nah. Jose Alvarado from the Rockets. Yeah. I love that. Oh, but they have some good depth pieces. Nah. Let's get this done. First round pick in Jose Alvarado. Houston Rockets done. I mean, like, there's no way I can get LeBron, right? 26 million I'd have to make up. Yeah, I can't get there. LeBron's dead. The LeBron dream is dead. I feel like I can go get another top star, though, at power forward or something. I went and got some more minimum guys like Boucher and John Conchar and stuff. All right, Gershon from the Golden State Warriors. I'm totally fine with this here. This does eliminate Scotty Barnes from us being able to trade with them, but that's all right, I guess. Let's do this trade for Gershon. Warriors off the board. I feel like I got to do a 2-for-1 at some point. And this one popped up with the Celtics, Grimes, and Obi for Gafford. I think I might do that because I really need some depth on this team. So I think that's going to be the deal. Kumar, I would have done this one. Damn, that sucks, man. All right, I'm doing this with the Celtics, I think. Get a nice 2-for-1 here. Nobody on their team intrigues me. So let's do this deal. Quentin Grimes, Nobi Toppin for Daniel Gafford, and essentially that's it in a first round pick. I'm totally fine with that. We get some more depth on the team, and we get the Celtics off the board. All right, guys, we're 16 trades in, man. So we're over halfway there, man. 16 trades in 34 minutes. This team's looking pretty good. All right, Najee Marshall from the Indiana Pacers, and we are going to be doing this trade for Najee Marshall and Scottie Pippen. Okay, this trade is very intriguing, man, because I think OG could really come in here, that small forward, and be very, very beneficial for us. Grady Dick in the trade finder as well. Who else does this Wizards team have? Nobody really. I do like Mitchell Robinson though, but hey, yeah, that's kind of a lot to give up, but OG's too good at the 85 overall to not do, and that's a trade with the Wizards that we have not done. And OG next to Kyrie and Steph is really good. LaMelo for OG just popped up, man. Guys, I don't know how I pass up on LaMelo, bro. Like, I understand that we just traded for OG, but bro, LaMelo is so good, bro. If I could do this without giving up a first round pick, I would do this for LaMelo all day. You got to do this with seconds, 2K. Come on. I need, yes. All right, 3 seconds, Javon Carter, Pippen, and OG for LaMelo. That's a trade with the Bulls that we haven't done yet, and give me LaMelo all day. LaMelo Ball, bro. And I could honestly play him at small forward, to be honest, bro. I could get Jaren Jackson, though. Jaren is very intriguing, man. Jaren makes this team elite defensively. All right, I'm doing this trade with the Phoenix Suns. I haven't traded with the Suns yet. Terrence Mann, Grady Dick for Naz Reid. Got to get Naz Reid on the team. Just make sure I haven't traded with the Suns. Oh, no, I have traded with the Suns already. Damn, okay, so I can't trade with the Suns. Aaron Gordon, Pacers. Damn, I already traded with the Pacers. This is getting tough now because I've already traded with some of these teams, man. Nuggets have nobody I'm interested in. I guess we'll go out there and get Rui. All right, 20 teams down. I need to get my power forward position filled. That's what we have to do. Cam Johnson's cool, but I think we can get better, bro. All right, I'm gonna do this trade with the Hawks, man. I'm getting Vooch here. I think I'm gonna get Vooch here, unless I can get Jaren Jackson just somehow, right? Let's go try to get Jaren Jackson from the Hawks, because that's one of the teams left I have to trade for, or trade with. 4 stars. I would give up Cam Johnson here. I have to make up 8 million. Let's throw in Hachimura in this deal also. If I can get Jaren Jackson, I would feel so confident. And oh my God, it gets it done. No way. Oh my God, that's so big time. All right, so Jaren's gonna come in here and run the 4. That is huge, bro. That is so huge. Hawks off the board. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we have our starting 5 really locked in. Let's get this trade done with the Sixers. Just a minuscule trade, doesn't matter. All right, so are we happy with this starting 5? I think I am. Richard and Grimes are cool off the bench. I need to work on this 8th and 9th man, bro. I really do. Oh my God, this is such a perfect trade, bro. Another perfect trade popped up. I haven't traded with the Spurs yet, and I need a backup center. And Walker Kessler's perfect. Yes, Spurs, thank you. Let's go. That's big time. All right, so now we have our backup center. Okay, that's huge. Kessler and Pritchard off the bench. All right, we have to trade with the Thunder. Let's just go see who the Thunder got, bro. I has to be somebody cheap, bro. Oh gosh, man, this is bad. Blake Wesley. Oh, come on, 2K. Leonard Miller. Are you shitting me? City Sissoko, Jordan Walsh, swap first round picks. Thunder off the board. At this point, we're just gonna get these trades done. All right, T-Wolves are up next. All right, Wolves, you want to give me back Hugo Gonzalez. I'll literally give you anything. Blake Wesley, really. I'll do Aaron Holiday for Hugo. Come on, yo. Sure, I'll do this trade for Jamison Bauer to get Oso Ighodaro. Fine. Wolves off the board. All right. All right, guys, we have 2 teams left to trade for. That's the Knicks and the Magic, and we still need 2 players, guys. This is not great, man. Who do the Magic have, man? I don't even know. Kim Whitmore, maybe? I'll give you Tyrese Martin. I'll give you a first. We got 2 second-round picks left. I'll give you a first-round pick, man. And 2 seconds. Okay, that gets it done. We're out of picks, but we do get Cam Whitmore from the Orlando Magic, who is has to be he's good enough to get some runs. So we have at least an 8-man that I'm pretty confident with. The defense is absolutely suspect. Oh gosh. All right, Knicks, man. Come on. Kessler Edwards for Maxi Kleber and Jeff Green. Can I sneak Pele Larson? Can I sneak Trace Jackson Davis? No. Monte Morris for Jeff Green straight up. That's the trade. Did I miss the Bucks? Oh, I missed the Bucks. I haven't traded with the Bucks yet. Who do y'all got on your bench? All right, guys, I ran into a little bit of a problem, and I think I have to trade Cam Whitmore for Justin Edwards. There's literally nobody else in the Bucks that I can trade for besides Justin Edwards. So we have to trade Cam Whitmore, unfortunately. It hurts, but we had to trade him. All right, guys. And I just realized while I was doing that again, I didn't trade with the Mavericks either. So we got to go trade with the Mavericks. Pray to God they have somebody that we can get on their team. Hey, you know what? This trade's actually not bad. We can actually get Dante Exum and Jalen Wilson. Sure, let's do that trade. And now, guys, we are officially done making trades. All 32 teams are complete. Now, if we go to look at transaction report, every team should be there. And let's see if we miss a team. Nope, that is every team in the NBA we have made a trade with. 55 minutes into the recording. And this is what our team looked like, man. Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, LaMelo Ball at the small forward. We're just going to make it work. Jaren Jackson is going to have to be that anchor to hold it down defensively. Zubac. And then off the bench, you got Walker Kessler, you got Peyton Pritchard, Justin Edwards, and I guess we're running Dante Exum, man. All right, guys, that's going to do it, man. System proficiency is 4.5 stars balanced. Type in the comments down below if you think we can win a championship. I sure as hell hope so. But then again, I really don't know now with Steph and Kyrie Irving. Kyrie's got to be taking a lot more shots than that. 95. Jaren does not need to be that high. but I will get him some touches. LaMelo Ball does not need to be at a 99. Zubac needs to get up to like a 60. Listen, we need our guys to take some shots when they're out on the court. You know what I mean? These guys got to shoot the ball. All right, here we go, guys. First game of the season against the Bulls. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not a good sign, guys. That's not a good sign. We lost our first 2 games, bro. Okay, 2-2. Okay, 2-4. 2-4 to start. Maybe I should have got a real small forward. All right, there's a good win. There's a good win. Zubac, all right, all right, all right. Gave up 143 right there. Harden dropped 50. I thought the defense wasn't going to matter. It looks like it's mattering a little bit. Okay, there's some wins. All right, okay, okay. 4 wins in a row. Let's get 5. All right, guys, hold on now. 8-7 to start the season. 7 seed. The Miami Heat are the 1 seed. You know, guys, maybe I should have thought about fit a little bit more, but I'm gonna cut this down to 8 actually. All right, guys, I'll see y'all boys at the end of the year. I wanted to pick it up here because we've kind of gone on a nice little win streak. Unfortunately, we do already have 14 losses, so. All right, guys, season is a wrap. And Nikola Jokic wins MVP. Guys, I can tell y'all, we kind of turned it around. We kind of turned it around. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Giddey wins 6 man. Wemby Depoy. Reece wins Most Improved. Kevin Durant wins Clutch Player. We won 60 games, guys. I don't know. The start of the year was very, very fluky. We kind of stepped up, bro. We kind of did. All right, second team. Do we have any All-NBA guys? No All-NBA guys, which is kind of crazy. Jaren Jackson does make all defensive first team, so he definitely held it down for us, man. He didn't really shoot the ball well, but 18, 5, 2 blocks a game. I'll take that all day. All right, guys. That being said, we won 60 games. We weren't the 1 seed, guys. The Brooklyn Nets were the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, man. This team was the 1 seed, man. They were really, really good. Also, the Miami Heat had 57 wins, so it's not a given we're going to walk. The West was a lot weaker, but it's not a given that we're going to go to the finals, be able to complete this championship. I'm cutting this down to damn near 7 for the playoffs, I think. I mean, our 8th man is Dante Exum. I think I have to play 7 guys. I really do for the playoffs. I mean, I really do. All right, Steph averaged 25. 5 and 7 to lead this team. He shot 50, 40, 90. He led us, man. He has to lead us. Him and Kyrie have to be able to go crazy. Kyrie had an amazing season. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He also shot 50, 40, 90. So Steph and Kyrie need to lead us. LaMelo, you know, weird fit at small forward. He averaged 10 assists, 21 and 10. Steal and a half. He's long enough to play small forward. He's gonna have to tighten up in the playoffs. Jaren Jackson, you saw his stats. Zubac was there, 13 and 12. Peyton Pritchard off the bench was really, really efficient, really good. Kessler gives you 9 and 9. Dante Exum wasn't terrible. Okay. As for team stats, we will take a look at here. We did have the best offense in the league. 126 points per game, as we should, right? You have Steph, Kyrie, and LaMelo. You should have the best offense in the league. Defense was number 2, and we had the best point differential in the NBA. I'm pretty nervous, to be honest with you. Toronto in round number 1, man. They have Shea. So Shea is probably going to average 50 against Kyrie and Steph. But you know what? The rest of their team, not really worried about it, man. Not really worried about it, man. Game number 1 does go to the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, Shea went for 45. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did. We get game 2. All right, game number 3 does go to us as well. Can we get game 4? And we get out in 5? Yes, we do. All right. Scared me a little bit off rip, but guys are hooping. All right, round number 2. You got that 60-win Miami Heat team, or the 57-win Miami Heat team. They almost lost in 7 to Indiana, but they got Emmanuel Quickly. Amen Thompson is going to play great defense. They have Franz too, Jalen Johnson, and Wendell Carter. All right. I think we're better, though. Game number 1 does go to us. Kyrie. Yes. Yes, Kyrie. Yes, Steph. Come on, guys. Game number 2 is a win, guys. Steph goes for 40. Let's get game 3. Let's get out in 4. Come on, guy. I mean, listen, you got to go against Steph and Kyrie in the playoffs. Good luck. Brooklyn, 62-win Brooklyn Nets in the conference finals, man. This is where legends are made, guys. DeJounte Murray and Andrew Nembhard, the best defensive backcourt we've seen so far. Jaylen Brown, Bam. That's really good, man. That's scary, man. This team, I think, could give us some troubles. Game number 1 does go to the Brooklyn Nets. We lose by 13. Bam dropped 40 on Jaren Jackson. Bam owns Jaren Jackson, bro. He always has. Curry, I need better than 3 for 14, bro. I need better than 3 for 14. We go down 2-0. Jaylen Brown and Bam, bro. I had a feeling this team is going to kill us, and they are. Man, this is not good, guys. This is not good. I'm a simcast game 4, bro, but I'm a simcast game 3 because this is too important, man. If we can hop into it, we will. If it's a close game at the end, but looks like we are going to be getting this game 3. We're blowing them out. They do kind of try to bring it back, but not enough. We get the win. Kyrie and Steph, you guys really need to step up. Steph has not been having a good series, to be honest with you, man. And Jaylen Brown's getting whatever he wants on LaMelo. All right, this is a big game 4. Tied up 2-2. If we go down 3-1, it's a wrap, man. You got to win this game. Ooh, unfortunately, we are down double digits. Can we bring this back in the 4th? Yeah, it's kind of a close game, but we just can't get there. 4-point game, 8-point game. I'll jump in. It's close enough, kind of. All right, guys. Why is Tyrese Proctor in the game? Steph, I need a bucket out of you. Kicks it over to Kyrie. He gets fouled on the 3. That's big time. The guys are tired as hell, man. Second one's up. It's good. It's a big time. That's a big time though that he got fouled on 3. He hits all 3. Only down 5, bro. His game's definitely winnable. And I've seen DeJounte Murray scam in this game. We just got to get some stops. No LaMelo on the court. DeJounte going in and Steph kicks it up to Caruso. Come on, I need Exum to play some good defense here. Kyrie Irving on Nembhard. Nembhard kind of bagged. Exum with some great defense, man. Mark Williams. Hell no, DeJounte. Oh my God, I thought he stuck that. All right, 5-point game. Come on. Over to Curry. Curry with the ball. Curry getting bagged by DeJounte. Kicks it over to Jaren for 3. I need it. No, that might be game, bro. Oh my God, Nembhard wide open. That's game, bro. That's game. Nembhard ices it. Curry dropped 40. Kyrie dropped 35. Bam had a 32-point shot. Bam has been unreal in this series. LaMelo not showing up. Down 3-1. And unfortunately, I think we might be getting eliminated here by the Brooklyn Nets. Putting LaMelo at small forward, I think might have been our problem. I mean, it's still not over. 4-point game with 1:30 left. We got to tighten up. All right, hopping into... What is this camera? Steph got fouled on a 3. My camera's messed up, but hey. Steph's at the free throw line. He hits the first one. Second one is up. And he hits both. Got to get a stop, man. Down by 2:30 left. Let's go. Kicking it over to Bam, who is exhausted. Jaren on Bam. DeJounte Murray, we're trying to work on Steph. That's a good D by Steph, though. Over to Bam. Bam to Jaylen Brown. Who the hell is guarding Jaylen Brown? Is that Justin Edwards? That's great defense. Good rebound by Big Zoo. Curry pushing the ball up the court. Come on, Curry. You got to fry DeJounte, man. Steph, here comes the screen from Jaren. Steph pulls it. Steph misses the wide open 3. Oh my God, that was such a good look. Oh my gosh, come on, man. DeJounte Murray down to Pirtle. Good hands by Jaren. We can't get the steal, though. DeJounte Murray working on Curry. DeJounte trying to get a bucket. Steph is really holding up Brown for 3. He misses. Go rebound by Big Zoo. He's everywhere. 30 seconds left. We got to get a bucket here. Steph working on DeJounte. Steph to the rock. Steph. Easy. If we beat the Nets somehow, bro, we're going to win the finals for sure. Can hold this ball down to 3 seconds left on the game clock and take pretty much a game winner. That's exactly what he's going to do, man. DeJounte Murray going hop step, going up on Curry. He misses. Call a timeout. Steph's been playing some great defense, man. Steph with the ball. 5 seconds to go. Steph ISO on DeJounte. Steph to the cup. Steph turns the ball over. Oh my God. Jaren just fouled. Oh my God. No, he did not. Jaren just fouled with .9. Oh my God. Jaren just fouled, bro. That's literally what he does in real life too. Oh my God. Steph just lost the ball here. Steph turns the ball over and then Jaren Jackson just swipes at Bam on the shoot. Oh my God. Bam's going to hit both and we're going to lose on Jaren Jackson's. How fitting is it that Jaren Jackson fouls, bro? Like, he can't stop fouling in real life, bro. That's the most realistic shit I've ever seen in 2K. And it's on a 3 as well. I'm never trading for Jaren Jackson in Rebuild ever again, bro. Mark my words, dog. Comment down below, Jaren Jackson scammer. We gotta hit a 3. Steph! Okay, y'all, you can't make that shit up, bro. We literally would have won that game, bro, if it wasn't for Jaren Jackson, and we get eliminated by the Brooklyn Nets. Steph did all he could, man. Kyrie didn't show up again. LaMelo was a no-show in this series. He fouled out. He could not guard Jaylen Brown. I shouldn't have traded for LaMelo, man. That's small forward. Damn. All right, man. We cannot get it done. We lose in the conference finals, man. We win 60 games in a regular season. It's not good enough. Playoff stats, you've seen them, but those conference finals, man. LaMelo Ball averaged 12 points. That was our mistake. Nets versus the Timberwolves. The Nets sweep the Timberwolves. They win, and Jaylen Brown wins Finals MVP. All right, man. That's going to do it, man. Trading with every single NBA team rebuild, as you see here, writing down all the damn teams in the NBA. This was a process. 60 games, we cannot get it done. That's gonna cap it off, man. If you like this video, man, you want more videos like this, man, drop a like, drop a sub, comment down below what videos y'all want to see next. Like I said, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I would greatly appreciate a like. It really helps the video out, and it pushes the video to more people who like rebuilds like y'all. Anyway, man, I'm gonna catch you boys in the next one, man. Peace out.